So, I was meaning to do some updates, and I haven't had a chance to yet. Things have been a little crazy. It's coming up in the end of the school year. Their last official day is Tuesday, and they only go half day that day, but if they don't go, it's counted against them, so yeah. And on top of that, what really sucks, their last full day of school, the oldest one, Kaylin, she has a regular dentist appointment for a cleaning. Now here's what really sucks. She is sick. Like, I'm not saying like sick, like doesn't need to be around people sick, but like, I don't know if it's her sinuses or her allergies. We've had horrible air quality, but she can't really talk. She's got a dry cough. She got her allergy shots yesterday and she seemed to be doing okay, but yeah, so I'm hoping that it clears up over the weekend so she can go get her cleaning done Monday, and I go back later that afternoon and get mine done, or maybe I go that morning, she goes that afternoon, one of the two. I'm hoping she goes later because I don't really want her to miss her last full day of school. As you've seen, if you watch the formal video, she had a blast. And I have so many makeup videos to do now. I found a box that I'm going to go buy, and I'm going to create some looks for you all out of it. It's fun. I know unicorn makeup is kind of like the thing now, and that's awesome. And there's like a lot of drama over it, and I don't know why it's stupid, because, you know, people want to be the first to do this, the first to do that, like with the unicorn horn brushes. Okay, some people don't want to pay, you know, $25 to $30 a brush, or they can't pay $25 to $30 a brush, so then you're going to depend on places like Wet n Wild and these other places to make brushes like that cheaper. You know, if they're soft and as long as the customer likes them, that's all that matters. You're still going to have people that are going to come and buy your high-end makeup brushes. I don't care who invented it first. I want good quality products in my price range. And I know my price range may be different from yours. You know, yours may be higher or lower than mine. And always remember that price tends to mean quality, but that isn't always the case. We are finding more and more and more that Wet n Wild is starting to become a really good competitor with some like high-end makeup brands. And we all know it is like the cheap makeup from Walmart, but the quality of the products are amazing now, and they're cruelty-free. And if you like highlighters, they've got some amazing ones out there right now. But I'm talking about the Unicorn Wet n Wild makeup box. I'm going to try to figure out a way to order it if I can't find it in the store. $29.95. I also heard a rumor. Well, it wasn't really a rumor. Jeffree Star said that he heard that by next month, I want to say he said next month, I'd have to go back and watch the video, that they are going to be, that Ulta is going to be picking up Wet n Wild. Also, he said he didn't know if it would be just online or just in the stores, or one or the other. It would be nice if it was online, but if it's just in the stores, you know, then we just have to go shopping there. We don't get to go to Ulta very much because we live in an area where there's nothing. Fortunately for us, there is an Ulta across the street from our orthodontist, so that's when we can go to Ulta. Yeah, I sell makeup, you know, I sell French makeup, actually. I love them. I love their products. I love their quality. I think everything they have is amazing, but, you know, okay, I don't know what happened there. Highlighters, contours, eyeshadows, and stuff like that, I don't want just in, like, a select few colors. I want them in a few different colors, because with highlighters, if you get one that's like purple or teal, when you put it on, it puts an iridescent glow to your skin. And I think that's fun. And I love the iridescent lipsticks that Wet n Wild has in that package. And, you know, my company doesn't sell this stuff now. So, yes, I'm still selling makeup. I still highly suggest for your needs, you know, give Active Labs a try, especially for foundation and primer. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Plus the two colors of highlighter that's made to go like here I tend to use a white liner to define my brows, but I have found with this highlighter that they just released, I don't need it anymore. But it's a really easy product to use. They have so many new things coming out. Acti does, but you know, when I love all aspects of makeup, not just what I sell. All makeup that is worth shit, I want to share with you all. And I want you guys to share with me your thoughts on it too. Like, what products do you want me to use? I've been trying to look for different challenges and stuff maybe I could bring to this channel. And if I can figure some things out, there's going to be some reaction videos coming. There's one that I've been wanting to do for a long time. You just have to bear with me. I've been trying to figure out how to do this because I'm a little bit slow with technology, but if I can do it, I promise you all we'll get a good laugh out of it. I'm not going to be reacting to some top trending videos. I'm going to be reacting to some videos that I have found that have very few views on them, and they're horrible, or they're just funny, or they could be great, and I think they need the exposure. But yeah, I see everybody do these reaction videos for like all these big name videos or musical artists or, you know, trending videos. I don't need that. I found I have a line of stuff queued up to watch for reaction. Some that's been sent to me that are not on trending, that is somehow I have ran across them, or they've been sent to me like, you need to watch this. It is so funny. So I'm gonna do that, and yeah, there's a lot of things that's coming to this channel, and with summer coming, you guys are going to have a ton of new content come to this channel. I promise that. I'm gonna try to do some underwater shooting as well. I can't guarantee you what the audio is gonna sound like on that, because with my action camera that I use in water, the waterproof thing that goes around my camera really blocks out the sound. So unless somebody speaks really loudly, you're not going to be able to understand them. But it shoots amazingly well. And I love the fisheye effects, so we're going to have a really good time. My in-laws have a pool. We're going to try to join the pool down the street from us. And me and the daughter have our superhero bathing suits ready to go. Seriously, I had to get a new one this year because I gained just enough weight to where mine didn't fit me. And she's just growing, so she got a new one. And she got the cutest little Joker one, and I got a Deadpool one, complete with a utility belt, even though he really doesn't wear a utility belt. I thought it was awesome. I love the cut of it because of the way I'm built. I can't wear a one piece without it. If I wear a one piece, it has to be where I can adjust it around the neck. Because if it's something that I can't adjust around the neck, I have to buy it in a certain size because it pulls. I guess you get what I'm saying there. It just is inappropriate. And so I try to stay as covered as possible in a two-piece. Not that I'm ashamed of my body. I'm not. You know, I'm a mom. I'm almost 40. I'll be wearing a bikini when I'm in my 90s, honey. I don't care, but I know some people will say something, and I don't want to embarrass my kids. Not that I think my kids would ever be embarrassed by me, at least I hope not. I figured that I'd already be going through that phase by now, considering I got one that's 14 and one that's 10. They're not embarrassed about me. In fact, my daughter's got friends that invites me to go roller skating and stuff with them. I'm the cool mom, I guess. Anyway, so that's what's up. Aiden hasn't acted on today. Like, he came home and fell out. He's been really quiet and just kind of stayed to himself. She is coughing, losing her voice, but neither one of them's feverish. So I'm gonna hope that it was just where we've had bad air quality and high pollen counts the past couple of days. Hopefully we can get some swimming done this weekend, and if so, maybe I can get some summer videos for you guys going. Monday we go for teeth cleaning. I don't know if I'll be doing any filming Monday, just because I'm not necessarily having cleaning done. I'm having to have a rooting and scaling done throughout my mouth, where I went without dental insurance for a long time. This is very important, people. take care of your teeth. And if you don't have dental insurance, find a place that will work with you based on your income. Because if you don't, and you have to play catch up, which has not been that long since I've been to the dentist, but it's been long enough now that I can't just go for a simple cleaning. I have to go do a rooting and scaling and then a cleaning, like a normal cleaning. And then I should be good to go after that. But, you know, take care of your teeth. I'm telling you this. My husband has went through hell and back with his, and he's had dental insurance and he's been going, but as he gets older, his teeth have gotten weaker. And like, they pulled a tooth on him last week or week before last, and it's had an abscess on it. This is the same tooth that was bothering him the weekend that we went to see Gogo Bordello. And they canceled an appointment of his because I canceled my appointment one day to stay home with my son who was sick. And they canceled his for later in the week to remove that tooth. And I was like, no, he needs to be seen. It's abscessed again. They said, we'll call him in some more antibiotics. And he's already on antibiotics. Calling him more isn't going to do any good. And I think that they've really messed up his stomach with all these prescriptions of penicillin. So I've been on him to get some probiotics in his system before he develops C. diff. You know, a lot of people know this and some don't. If you take antibiotics for an extended period of time, it can really do some damage to your body because it kills off not just the bad bacteria, but the good bacteria that we need too in our digestive system, and then you can develop something called C. diff. C. diff varies from person to person, and it'll vary like in how bad it is. I know people who get it cleared up in just a few months, and then I've known people that's fought with it for over a year and still no sign that it's getting any better. So that's my thing. And good. I mean, probiotics at the store is kind of expensive, and I was telling him that I can order some from my Laguna Blend shop. You get we have two gummy vitamins. I'm going to end up buying them both. One is for bone health, and it doesn't contain calcium, which is great for kidney disease sufferers like myself. It contains several different forms of vitamin D, but not the calcium, because what's happening is we're getting too much calcium in our system as a whole, and then we don't get enough vitamin D, which helps us absorb the calcium into our bodies. So you can take in as much calcium as you want, but if you're not getting enough vitamin D, then it's pointless. So if you get in enough vitamin D, your body will absorb the calcium. We don't get a lot of vitamin D in our diet, especially if you're not drinking whole milk. And we used to get a lot of our vitamin D from the sun, and now they're screaming sun cancer and all this other stuff, and people freak out, and they will not have any bit of time outside without sunscreen on. They do recommend 10 to 15 minutes a day, not between the hours of 10 and 2, but before or after in the sun to get some vitamin D, or you can set in a window and get it indirectly too. I've actually known that I've assisted in some natural births of babies that have jaundice being cured. Instead of using the UV lights, they put them in windows in their car seats and stuff so many hours out of the day, and they've actually cured their jaundice that way, rather than having to put them in the beds. Now my son, I tried that, and his was just so bad we had to put him in the beds. But yeah, so and vitamin D deficiencies can cause a lot of problems, and it's just now really getting out there that people are pretty vitamin D deficient. And so with our gummies, with the Laguna Blend Club 8 Adaptogenic Hemp CBD gummies, you've got one that is bone health, which is all vitamin D, forms of vitamin D, not just vitamin D, but several forms of vitamin D. And then the other one is probiotics. It's gut health. That's all it's for. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to buy the probiotics one first, because honestly, it's about the same price as buying ones in the store, but I'm getting other things with it too besides just probiotics. I'm getting my CBD in for the day. You're getting the benefits from the hemp. It's just good for you. And honestly, I think it's actually cheaper to get it from Laguna Blends. So I'm gonna be doing that, and then I'll be getting the bone health, because I can't take multivitamins, and I can't take anything that's got calcium in it. So when we were looking at the bone health, I'm like, you know, I'm at high risk for osteoporosis, but having kidney disease, I can't take a lot of vitamins, I cannot take a lot of calcium. But this will help support my bones with all the vitamin D, and maybe the calcium that I do get in my system will be better used rather than sitting in my kidneys and coming out as oxalate crystals, or worse, kidney stones. Because that's what happens when you have a kidney disease like I have, or my son has, and my daughter has. So hopefully the vitamin D gummies do it for me. Anyway, if anybody has any questions, I am here. Hopefully I can keep in touch with you guys all weekend and share some of our family fun to be had. At least I hope. I hope the kids aren't getting sick again. See, we had one with almost right at 105 fever not long ago with strep throat, and then seems we get him better, and then we've got one with the flu, then we get her better, and now all this is going on, but our air quality has been in the danger area for the past few days, and then pollen counts and mold counts have been way up. So let's just hope and pray that that's all it is. I love you guys. And if you haven't already, like, subscribe, share, comment. I love to talk to people. I love getting to know people. And I love to help people. So if you suffer from allergies, asthma, food allergies, let me know if you want to be added into my group on Facebook. I have a group on Facebook that is for allergies, food allergies, and asthma, for either the sufferers or people that take care of them, or people that just want to learn about them. I have a group for that. It's not very active right now. I've been the only one really posting, but my idea is to get it up and going, so we're all sharing ideas, all sharing stories, sharing support, just, you know, in general, just a safe place for us to talk with others that understand what we go through. Anyway, thank you all. I love you, and don't forget, like, subscribe, and share.